All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to borrow Filecoin from the Infinity Pool. But first, I just wanted to show you a simple diagram about the flow of FIL throughout the system. So in step one, the agent borrows FIL from the Infinity Pool, and the FIL ends up actually on the agent smart contract. And then in step two, you push the FIL down to one or more of your minor actors that are pledged to the agent. So let's just go right ahead and show how that works. So the first step is quite easy. Let's just say, and here I'll first show you that I don't have an account with the Affinity Pool. I have some liquid assets, just under 2 Filecoin, but now if I want to borrow, let's say 100 Filecoin, I just simply run that command. And now I'm going to pause the video, and once this transaction confirms, I'll come right back. Okay, so you'll see that transaction just went through for borrowing 100 FIL, and I will show you now. When we run glyph agent info, you can see my liquid assets on the agent have actually increased by 100, and you'll see now I have an account with the Infinity Pool. I have a week to make my weekly payment, and I already owe a tiny bit of FIL based on what I've borrowed, because the amount that I owe accrues every epoch, but I only have to make a payment once a week. So the next step that we would do is actually push some funds down to my miner. So first, I just need to remember what the miner ID is. It's this, and then I can do glyph agent miners push funds, and I can't remember the argument, but that is miner address and amount. So let's just do glyph agent miners push funds, my miner ID, and let's just push half the funds. And that should actually move the Filecoin that I borrowed from my agent down to the miner that I've pledged to my agent, which the miner can then use for collateral on the Filecoin network. So once again, just going to pause this and I'll pick it back up when the transaction confirms. Okay, so that transaction just went through to push 50 FIL that I borrowed from my agent down to this miner. Now I can just show you my agent's liquid assets have decreased. I owe a little bit more FIL than I did because some epochs have passed. And now this is Phil Fox Explorer, and you'll see that my miner on calibration net has now 50 FIL that I just pushed down to it. So that's all it takes to borrow from the Infinity Pool. And in the next video, we'll show you a little bit more about payments.